After less than 1 week of launching the show, our first trade has gone into profit. Guys, if you've been watching the show, you would have known that last week we told you to buy Aeon. Sheldon, our sniper, showed you exactly where the buy zone was, and he told us exactly where to take profits. And in less than a week, we've made 30%. Today, we're going to look at whether we should take all our profits, what we should do with our profits, and whether, of course, there are new entries and new tokens. Welcome back to Crypto Banter. I'm Crypto Man Run, and I come to you several times a day. In fact, every time there's a new trade, I'm going to come to you and bring you live trading information with my secret weapon, who you've all met. I've got a secret weapon. His name is Sniper. Sniper, welcome back, my friend.
How are you?
Right, man. Your call has been spot on. I've been in all the calls, as you know. And you WhatsApped me last night and you said, listen, it was quite late. It was about 11 o'clock. And you said, take profits on one of the tokens. So today we're going to be looking at whether we should be taking those profits and what we should be doing with those profits, as well as a whole lot of new entries. But before we get into that, remember, if you are new here, welcome to the channel. This is the most profitable, fastest growing crypto channel in the entire interweb, as BitBoy says. And together we are building the most profitable community. All you need to do is hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit that bell, because these chart of the day shows don't have a set time. We come to you whenever Sheldon says we need to come to you guys. All you need to do is subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll know exactly when we're coming to you. You can't miss a trade here, guys, because 12 hours may mean 10% less profits. If you leverage, that 10% may mean all your profits. So you need to hit that bell button. Another good reason to hit the bell button, in fact, the best reason in the world to hit the bell button, is the Banter Bags giveaway. Because we are giving away the biggest crypto giveaway in the entire world. Yeah, we have taken $10,000 and we are investing it only in pre-market allocations. And we think that these Banter Bags are going to be worth over $2 million when we give them away. So we're going to give them to members of our community when we hit 250,000 subscribers. All you need to do, every time you like, subscribe, hit the bell, share, join our Telegram group, or follow me or Sheldon on Twitter, you get another entry into the Banter Bags. When we get to 250,000 subscribers, which will be in less than 100 days, at the rate we're currently going, we're going to give those bags away to the community. So, simple for you, like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and we are going to get on with the show, the most profitable show in crypto. Sheldon, welcome back, my friend. Let's look at the big trade of the day, the one that you phoned me or texted me in a panic last night and said, take your profits. Let's talk through this trade.
Awesome. Okay, guys. So I did have original higher buy zone last week. I think it was in the it was a 44 to the 48 sort of region. But end of the day, what we actually took this trade for was mainly, I'd say 80% to 90% of TA on its own. The chart was looking good off of experience and trading a lot in the market. I saw quick money to be made. And yes, we had Bitcoin lagging last week and taking its time, and that's why the trades took a bit of time. But you can see the quick acceleration that we get from these coins, and that's what we're doing end of the day. So for those that did, I hope you did. That's why it's important on the Twitter, guys. I told you guys a lot of people did take profits. But if you haven't just yet, I think you're going to get a second chance to take profits, but definitely take profits in the zone, guys. There is a possibility it can go more. But I cannot back this coin 100% fundamentally. So end of the day, what we are doing on this daily basis is we are making money. That's the whole goal of this. It's not to be throwing in tons of your portfolio and all these things. And we're going to get to that in a second. It's about making the money, freeing some money up. And tomorrow is a new call, a new coin. And it's about getting into habits of not being scared of the markets and getting in and out. So we have made, if it's to the bottom of the zone, a 35%, and I took it from the middle of our buy zone. Some guys got it lower, some got a little bit higher. So I'll probably say between 30 to 35%, 5 days, which is really good. And if we get to the top again, or for those who did get to sell at the top, it's 44%, guys. So there is a possibility, having a look at the RSIs on that we're going to go back into that sell zone. It's going to go into that zone. And I think what is important now, we've had a coin now that's hit the sell zone. So now let's chat about these profits that we've made now. And I think, Rand, if you can maybe pull up one of those slides then, I think we can chat through together on this, give a little bit of your opinion, my opinion. I think let's help. What do we do with these profits? Remember, guys, we are not trading with a massive percentage of our portfolio on these daily trades. End of the day, we should be hodling at least 50, 60%. We'll go through that diagram now of our actual money in these long-term sort of holds. Because end of the day, that's what makes us really big money in the market. So what we should actually be doing is using at least, I'd say, 20%, a 25%. It all depends on what's the free sort of cash that's sitting in your account. But I wouldn't be using much more than that. Remember, guys, what we are teaching you here is to make money out of the market without having to put more money in. So what we are doing every day, yes.
Let's take a step back here. So trading is fun, and you need to be a really good trader to make money. And so what we recommend that the majority of your portfolio is actually invested. And when we talk about invested, we talk about investing in a hodl portfolio, which is made up of Bitcoin, Ethereum, DOT, all the ones that have network effect. Then the other 35% of your portfolio is in what we call the network effect gems. Those are tokens that are already being adopted and are getting network effects. And we'll talk about that in a bit later. Then you have 15% of your portfolio, which is earmarked for trading and get rich quick schemes. So get rich quick tokens, 100x tokens, 50x tokens. And what we do when we trade, when we're trading, we make sure that when we take our profits, what do we do with our profits? Well, I'll tell you what I do with my profits. I took the capital out. I put the capital back into USDT so that I could live to see another trade. And I took the profits and I immediately bought Bitcoin. In fact, if you carry on, what I'm going to try and do is I'm actually going to call up my Binance account to show you guys the trade, to show you guys exactly what I did, because I want you guys to see that I actually took the profits in Bitcoin. I put the capital in USDT. I've now got a packet of USDT ready for Sheldon's new trade, and my profits are sitting in my hodl portfolio. And remember one thing about the hodl portfolio. The hodl portfolio is a one-way bank account. Once money goes in, it's locked. You cannot get money out of the hodl portfolio. Look at this. This is the diagram. Money goes in, money can never go out. That's the hodl portfolio. So today what I did was I managed to put in about an extra Bitcoin of profit into my hodl portfolio, which will never, ever leave my hodl portfolio. That is how we trade. That's how we take profits. Sheldon, do you agree with that?
100%. 100. That's what it's about, guys. You know, we are not risking everything in there. And I'd actually love to, Fred, if you can have a look at, guys, tell me of all the coins that I've given that in the last week, please put in the chat box, what percentages of your portfolio have you been investing in these coins? I'd love to see it, because we're going to actually build a nice little diagram to explain what we're actually doing. You know, at the end of the day, the more you trade, the more you risk every single day. So we're not throwing in massive amounts of our portfolios. We're putting in a percentage that we are going to use for a daily basis or weekly basis. And this is going to make me more coins. This is going to build me more Bitcoin. This is going to build me more Ethereum. It all comes with structure. Remember, guys, between fundamentals and TA, we are here to help with that. Where the true skill comes is you at home and what do you do with your profits? Once you have made the money, what do you do? I'm not there to direct you on that. I'm not there to force you to do this. You need to have this structure at home to know that we have just made 30% on the Aeon trade. Now, out of that 30% profit, what am I going to do with that? I'm going to take 30% of that. I'm going to buy Bitcoin. 30% buy Ethereum. The other bit, I'm going to split between my chain links, my Cardano, my main coins. And then I'll leave a 10 or 15% of that. And I'll add that to my trading, my portfolio to make it a little bit bigger. So the next time I make a little bit of a bigger one, but I'm not compounding it, because then it takes one bad trade and all your hard work for the last 2 weeks. Guys, it's a skill. It's about portfolio management and learning how to run this sort of money when you make it, what to do. And guess what? Today, go buy your Bitcoin, go buy your Ethereum. You've made it for free. You haven't had to put more money in to buy that. And that's the power of these day trades and what we're actually bringing with the show and what we actually want to bring to you guys.
Alrighty, Sheldon, let's get into the trades of the day. Let's look at our old trades. In the same time, I'm trying to call up I'm just getting into my Binance account so that you guys can see my order history and exactly how it was filled. And then let Sheldon, you go on and you have a look. You show us the charts for the day.
Awesome. Okay, cool, guys. A lot of the updates are still the similar updates. I'm going to go quite quickly through them so we don't take too long on them. The main one that I obviously want to quickly jump on very quickly is our Bitcoin and our king of crypto. And look at this, guys. So remember the power of using resistance. You could see there the perfect breakout, the perfect test as support, and now we are going. So Bitcoin is well on its way. We said yesterday we're looking to get to the 60. I'd probably say we're going to go test this all-time high very soon. And then we might have a slight pullback, maybe a day or so of a little bit of downward side. But guys, we are on. We are looking brilliant. Bitcoin is getting to the levels where we need it to be. And now that we know Bitcoin is healthy, we can now start shifting and going to go have a look at our altcoins. Quick look at dominance for you guys. I see it's basically collapsed there, so we can see dominance. So dominance, we know we still have the main support, which is basically at the 60.50 sort of level. That is our support, but we do have that main trend. I can draw it in for you guys quickly so we can see it. There we go. There's our main trend. So I'm sort of hoping, and what my sort of map is telling me is that we're going to go up to the zone, get Bitcoin to the 60,000 level, wherever it needs to get. And then from that, hopefully we get a rejection there and we can drop that 60 mark. Otherwise, Bitcoin's going, guys. If Bitcoin breaks that trend, Bitcoin's going to rally up. We can go all the way back up to the 65 level that I was having a look at.
Are you saying that Bitcoin dominance is going to go up to 65, which means the end of alt season?
Well, I wouldn't say the end. I just say it's alt season's going to be dragged a little bit. So it means the alts are going to perform. They're still going to make money with the alts. It's just not that 100% push we want just yet. And this is the trend that's going to sort of guide us on that. So I'm still seeing a rejection there. And the rejection is exactly what we want for the altcoins. Otherwise, the main thing is Bitcoin's healthy. So if it does break it and we rally through and they need the backing of the alts to get Bitcoin where it needs to get, that's fine. That just means we got to search for a lot of those one-hit wonders that are going to outperform Bitcoin for the day. But when it comes to the major alts and the bigger alts, it's going to be quite tough. It just means that they're going to grow, but we're not going to get that pure explosion yet until they're happy where Bitcoin is. So we'll update as we go. Right now, we're still in. They need it at the moment. Let's just get Bitcoin healthy. Once we know Bitcoin's healthy, we know it's safe to be in the market. Like you said yesterday, you're only 10% in cash. And that's exactly where I'm at the exact same thing at the moment. Bitcoin is healthy, so I'm happy. We will obviously just see as we go. Is it worth to be in Bitcoin again and to shift a bit more into Bitcoin? Let's ride the Bitcoin and then come back to the alts. We'll see as we go, but we're always going to have the one-hit wonder. So the dominance, we're looking good for now. Cool. Awesome, guys. So where I'm going to jump in now, Pundi. So I'm giving Pundi one more day. So what I'm going to start doing now, I'm going to start getting majority of our trades are in profits. The one that I want to go through, VTHO, we'll go through that now. Now, majority of them, we're just getting some weaklings and we're getting strong links. And because this is in and out trading and it's quick trading, let's start eliminating some of the weaklings. So I'm giving Pundi one more day. If it's not going to get through and break through this, we're going to take our 10, 12% profits and we're going to get that back into cash, split your profits, like we said, and then we're going to start looking at new coins because I'm coming with new coins every day. And it's time to start closing the ones that are not doing what we need them to do. And we'll start getting to the new ones. So Pundi, we're giving one more day. We just want the break of that resistance. Yes.
So I want to highlight a point here, guys. It's important that when you're trading and even when you're investing, that you apply a fully unemotional position. You cannot let emotions in at any point in time. Now, even though Sheldon has been a big fan of Pundi, what you've just noticed is he's like clinical. He's got one more day. If the coin doesn't hit the point on that triangle, if it doesn't break out to the top, it's cut. And we move on to the next trade. End of story. No emotions. No, let's just hold on for one more day to see what happens. We're in a bull market. In a bull market, there are so many trades to happen that we need to free up our cash. We need to put our money into the ones that are going to give us the best returns. We don't have time for sitters. And that's exactly what's happening over here. So Pundi, we're giving it one more day. We are in the money. We definitely are in the money. But there could be better trades. What's next, Sheldon?
No, awesome. Remember, don't hate it, don't date it, trade it. And that's the main thing. Remember, you got your HODL portfolio. Those are the ones that you love. This is for money. Let's make money and let's get out. So Pundi, one more day that we're giving. Our front lovers, a lot of people were saying, oh, front's being a bit boring. It's being about this. Just a bit of patience, guys. And look what front's done. It's 15% for the day. There's our bar zone. We are sitting really strong. If I just even take it from the top of the bar zone from where we are now, not just sitting at 20% profit already, guys. So front, it's waking up. We've just broken all the key resistances. And here's the next one all the way at 4.6 is where we're at. Guys, that's big. That's still another 50% away. So front, hold on tight. Our ultimate goal still. Let's see, it was marked in the thing here. But anyway, I will update on that. Our ultimate goal is basically between, oh, there we go, 7 and 8. We will see. Are we going to hold it this long? Is it It's like Pundi. We're going to give it a time frame. If it's not to the certain points, let's take our 50%. We will update as we go. All that we know is front is looking really good, and it's looking really good to hold. So front's looking really good, guys. Another one which I'm really happy with is Rev.
Hold on, a lot of the community complain they can't see your screen. They can't see the numbers. Is there any way we can make the numbers bigger or zoom in, or maybe just put on those tags? Because I think that's we really want the guys to be able to see the entry points and exit points.
Okay, cool. What you must know, guys, is these entry points are gone. There's one thing for me to protect you in this market. If the coins are not in the buy zone, you're not buying these coins. That's why I come every day with 2 new coins. This is a way that I can protect you, and I can make sure that you're risking minimal every time, and we can win and make money together. So that's why I'm going quickly through the updates on these as well, because for the guys that got in last week, this is the main thing that we need to know, is that we are sitting healthy and we are now making our way up. I don't want new people entering front now. It's gone, guys. The next one is coming. I'm coming with 2 new ones today. Let's jump into those. So if you don't get them in the buy zone, it's very important. So I'm not sure what you do need to see there right now on this one, Rand. The main thing is that we need to look at is our main take profits is between $7 and $8.7 is our main take profits for Frontier for now. So there's no entries. I don't actually want anyone entering this coin now.
Is there a time frame? Like when you called Aeon, you said this is a 1 week hold. It happened in 5 days. When you called Pundi, you said you're giving it another day. Frontier, you yesterday called the breakout. You said patience. This one needs a little bit more time. Exactly as you said, it broke out. So question is, what do you think, like, to get to $7.90? It looks like it needs to break the all-time high, which is, if I remember correctly, around $5. So that's going to be the first battle, right? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's all-time high. So that's what I'm seeing, us to just go test it. And then there'll be a pullback. We'll get back in. So for now, yes, the main target is the 4.5 mark. So if we double top that, we're going to take the profits. Now, what I'm giving this coin is I will basically give this coin until the 6th to the 10th of April is where I'm going to give this coin for now as we progress. I needed to break this 4.5 at least in the next 5 days, same as what we gave Aeon as well. So 5 days, I need us to get above that 4.6. Otherwise, we're banking our profits. If we break that 4.6, I'd give it until at least the 10th of April for us to get to those higher sort of targets. This coin rallies when it goes, it goes. So yeah,
absolutely amazing. Good. Absolutely amazing. Let's look at the next ones. Rev.
Awesome. Hey,
all right.
Rev.
So talk about Rev. So Thursday on my show, on the Crypto Banter show at 10 a.m. EST, we've got a full token review of Rev with the founders of Rev, and I may even race them around the track in one of the cars. We're trying to arrange for
that's exciting. Awesome.
on the track, me against the founder. Look, the founder's got no chance. I mean, if you see me drive, I'm the worst driver in the world. But anyway, let's carry on. So Rev fundamentally very strong. I think we're gonna find out from the founders. And now let's see what's going on here. When did we buy, Sheldon? We bought this at 47 cents, right? 46, 47 cents.
Yeah, between 44 and 47 cents was the buy.
Okay, where are we now?
We are now at basically 60 cents. If we have a look from where we're sitting in now to there, 32, 33% is where we're sitting now, which is good. We're looking really, really good. So we're sitting really good with Rev at the moment. What I have done is a short-term target for now. This will probably change. I'm just going to give you guys a strategy. So what I'm going to do is when we get to the sell zone, I'm going to be taking a 40% profit, and the 60% I'm going to then leave for the next sort of targets for us to go upwards. So when we get there, I will give you guys a full strategy on what we're doing. It's not a buy for Rev right now, guys. We need a decent retracement, and I will give you guys new entries on Rev. The main thing is for the guys that are in, hold strong, have those stop losses at your break-even price, your entry price. So we're protected no matter what, and let's give this trade some room to get where it needs to get.
Sheldon, quick question. There's a question that came up on the stream now and said, how much leverage do you recommend? It came up from Jorge or George. Bitter Mentals. Do you recommend leverage? Are you leveraging these trades?
No. I don't, unless you are very skilled and you know how to minimize the risk. But no, guys, there's enough movement here to be making money off a spot. I know leverage is awesome, and I'm a big leverage trader myself, but it's just not worth it with any of these coins with leverage. If you are a 2x max, but just understand we are trading smaller coins. The volatility is big on these coins. So for you to get hurt very quickly, it's very possible. So we need to be very careful with leverage. I'd rather leverage your Bitcoin, Ethereum. if you're good. But for anyone that's learning, anyone that's new, I don't advise any leverage unless you've done some serious training. So this is not leverage trades. I'm not giving this as leverage trades. It's in your own risk if you want to attempt it, but this is spot purely.
Let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about that for a second. So leverage is an amazing tool. When something has a lot of liquidity and you can get in and get out quite quickly, leverage is an amazing tool because then you can invest very little and make a lot. But with leverage, you need to know what you're doing. And the main thing is when you're trading these smaller alts, like for example, Aeon, and there is no liquidity, if there is one big sell order and it smashes the market, you're going to get wiped out. So yes, there is a space for leverage. I think leverage is an amazing tool, but I wouldn't be doing any of these coins on leverage unless you want the adrenaline in your life and you're very, very, very experienced. Try not to do that. People are asking, how do you put a stop loss when you're trading? I think most exchanges actually have a stop loss function, which is if the price hits X, then sell.
Yeah, no, exactly. Guys, remember, YouTube is your friend. You can go have a look. If you're trading on BINANCE and that, there are many videos that are out there to just help you set a stop loss, to help you with that. Just make sure you do understand that because I need you to be setting stop losses. Don't be taking these trades if you don't know how to set a stop loss. I need to protect you, and I'm here to protect you and guide you guys every day. So if you don't know, have a quick view on YouTube, and you will learn quickly just how to put a stop loss in play. Yeah, it's very important, guys. Very important.
Alrighty, next one. Wink.
Awesome.
Wink.
Wink. Okay, so we are looking good, yeah, guys. We're also sitting in 33% profit at the moment with Wink, and we're well on its way. So Wink, I'm just giving it some time. The main thing I want for the guys that are in Wink, remember, it's not a buy now. Do not buy now. The 2 coins are coming shortly. So on Wink, this is, hopefully you guys can see it. I'll make it as big as I can make it.
We can see that.
Perfect. There is your support, guys. So be putting your stop loss just under that zone for now. Main thing is, no matter what, we're making 10% from this trade. The market can fall tomorrow, we're making 10%. So that's just to ease your mind so you can understand. So make sure your stop loss is under that zone and let's give it some room. We are not far from TP for the first main TP that I want us to take. And you can see I also have higher TP. So I'm going to give you guys a strategy when we get there. Let's take 40% or let's take 60% here so we can free up some capital. You can then split your profits and then we can leave the remaining for the next one. So we are nearly there and Wink is looking, that is a spot on entry, guys. We got that perfectly. So I'm very happy with One and Wink and where we're sitting with that at the moment. Same with this one, guys. So have a look. So we are nearly at our short term. We are close. Another 10%. We're taking some profits on lit, guys. And the rest we will leave in then for the next sort of step. But we are going to take some profits. I want you to get into a habit of taking profits. So let me just mark this one again for you guys so you can see it and make it nice and big. So there we go.
While Sheldon is marking screen. Guys, there are 2,000 of you watching and there's 900 likes, which kind of says that 1,100 of you don't like what Sheldon is saying. Man, he's just given us one trade where we've made 40% and we're up on every single one of his trades. Show me one other chartist on the entire universe or Twitterverse or YouTubeverse or Tradingverse that has given you such amazing calls. Give the man a like.
Awesome, guys. Okay, so what we can see here, 8.7 is my support for lit. So put your stop loss just under that zone and let's allow it to get where it needs to get. I'll update on the Twitter and definitely on tomorrow's show once we hit these sell zones, percentage-wise what we're going to split, but between 10.28 and $11 is my take profit zone for lit for now because we're going to have a short-term retracement. So let's take some profits and we'll leave some in for the longer run. Now, the one that we had a little breakout yesterday and then came down. So the only one, this is the one that's also on my not happy list just yet, but I am actually still very happy with this coin. Is VTHO. So we had the fake out yesterday. The only problem is Bitcoin needed the short-term retracement. So I pulled back. Now, what I want to excite you guys is firstly on the 4-hour and 8-hour, we have bullish divergence on the RSI. Now, that is always a key sign on very high time frames. Now, the next thing I want to excite you guys about is if we have a look here, okay, I love to use the stochastic RSI. Let me just clear this one, which is this one over here.
Stochastic RSI. For those who don't know what it is, what is a stochastic RSI?
End of the day, it just shows you when the coins are overbought and oversold. So it's a way that we can monitor when there's buying power is going to come in and when selling power is going to come out. Now, you can see it's a very simple little, so if you go stochastic, if you go to indicators, you just type in RSI and it will show you stochastic RSI. Now, what this does, was it's so easy, especially if you're learning how to trade and the guys that are getting in. This is powerful, guys. And at the end of the day, what it is we have two lines on the stochastic RSI. When we have the blue line under the red line and we're trailing downwards, that's basically, so let me just make this basic. When we're at the bottom, that shows us the coin is it's oversold. This is where we know that buying power is going to come in. Now, if you can use this on a daily, you're going to see how accurate, so I'm going to show you that is now. So the main goal is when we are under the 20, you can see here, there's numbers on the side. When we're under the percentage of 20, that is always a good time to be entering, knowing that there's buying power is going to be coming in shortly. Now, same with the selling. If we are over 80% on the selling and we are getting across in these lines, so you can see that when we are trailing down, the red is above the blue line. When we are trailing upwards, the blue line is above the red line. So how we use this indicator is when we get the cross of the two lines. So when we are at the bottom and we get the cross that the blue is now going above the red, that's your buy signal. When we go to the top and you get the blue is crossing the red to the downward side, that's your sell signal. Now, what to excite you guys about is this is why BTHO has been sort of accumulating. This is prepping for the next move, guys. Now, if we see that we have been running sideways to the zone now, and we go have a look at the RSI, that just shows us that the guys have been trying to sell it. Look how well we've been holding price, but look where we're sitting now. We are sitting completely in the oversold direction on the daily. Now, what happened last time when we had the cross on the daily? Where did we buy VTHO? If you bought VTHO the last time on the cross at the bottom on the daily, you would have bought VTHO at under 0.5%, guys. So that's basically you're looking at 300% to go. We are 300% up there from now. If I go back in history again, and you bought the low against the daily stochastic at the bottom, where would you have bought it? Look what happens after, guys, when we buy these at the bottom. So you see why I'm saying be patient with these trades. We are buying them on high time frame, good analysis. We're not just buying them at any point. I'm just keeping stop losses, protecting in case Bitcoin doesn't do. But I am so excited for this coin. Look what happened the last time. We had a 300% pump. And trust me, I won't be surprised if we get another 300-400% pump from BTH going again. So this is really exciting. Use that tool. It just helps you very much to know. Never buy at the top and never sell at the bottom. That's the basic understanding. Do it in reverse. So buy at the bottom and sell at the top. It's a lovely tool for everyone to learn and to work off of.
Sheldon, if you have one gift, it is taking something that is super technical and making it seem so simple. I'm sure that you guys watching the show, you guys will agree that I've seen a lot of chartists, but Sheldon just makes it seem so fucking simple. Sheldon, let's go into one of the last one or two of the coins because we are running a little bit out of time.
The rest are good, guys. The rest are all good. Everything is good. There's no point actually updating on them too much. The same stop. I gave the stop. Yeah. I gave the stop losses yesterday, so keep the same stop losses, and we are good on all of them. So I'd actually like to update these every second day. I think it'll be better, and then we can get into the new in and out, and it's just the important ones that we'll go on. But we are healthy on all of them. TVK is looking good. We broke the daily. What happened? On the one I just explained, the stochastic RSI, look how we've crossed the bottom. Guys, give it time. TVK is a great coin. Bitcoin's healthy. I'm happy with this coin. So let's leave TVK in, and that's looking really, really strong. Same with Uni. Uni's crossed the bottom. The Uni, I'm just giving a bit of time. It's also on my week list for now because, yes, Uni should be in your long term. Definitely, definitely. But for short term, we want to make some money. So I'm giving Uni one more day. If Uni is not going to give us the break that we want, we're going to take our profits from there, and we're going to then shift to the next one. It's about making money and moving on.
Guys, the Uni is a coin where you can use leverage because Uni is a high liquidity coin. It's a big major altcoin, which is not going to collapse 50% in a day. And there is liquidity. If you want to use leverage, so you can use some of your cash somewhere else, Uni is a good leverage coin. But start off with small leverage, 2x, 4x, 8x. Don't go more than 8x.
And start off with school fees money. Remember, if you're starting off, don't go put in thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars. Start with $50. Learn how to leverage trade. Learn how to manage that risk. And then start putting money in. Guys, don't go throw a ton of money in there. That's called school fees money. What are you willing to lose to learn? Use that money, and that will help you very much.
Let's look at YFI because you called me yesterday and you said we called it yesterday. As you called it, it literally broke out straight after the show.
Yeah, about 2 hours after the show. Look at that, guys. So Wi-Fi, boom, we have broken beautifully from Wi-Fi. So with Wi-Fi, the main thing that I want you guys, let me just mark it there so everyone can see. There we go. Okay, there's our support. So remember, yesterday we had a much lower support. It's time to lift that support. We should not come back in. So basically, the 31,314 is my level for support at the moment. Stop loss just under that zone for now. Guys, this is beautiful. Look how beautiful we have caught this. The daily RSI still got a long way to go. And what's exciting with Wi-Fi is the weekly stochastic RSI has just crossed at the bottom. That's powerful. The last time the weekly RSI, even on Bitcoin, the last time the weekly RSI crossed on Bitcoin was, I think, $6,000 or $8,000. So it's very exciting where we're sitting. So this is looking brilliant, guys. So I'm still expecting us to get all the way. Now, I've set this TP for now. We'll take some profits. We'll leave in for the remaining. But between $50,000 and $54,000, that's my TP zone. And if we have a look from where we're sitting right now to that zone, it's another 38 to 51%. And I'm also giving this until the 10th of April. So basically 10 days, 12 days is where I'm giving it. I think it might hit it quicker, but for now, that's my sort of target limit. If it doesn't get there, we're going to take our 30% and move on.
Okay, let's go. Any other calls for today? Because otherwise I want to bring up an idea. So let's look at the calls. Okay.
Litecoin. This is the one that I'm calling today, guys. Big news on it as well. There we go. Okay. So with Litecoin, guys, and what I'm looking at with Litecoin, I know it may be a bit smaller, so just listen to what I'm also pronouncing where we're looking at. So we have broken good 4-hour trends. We have come and tested it, and we've broken out. We've tested it beautifully. This is a buy signal, higher high. That's brilliant. So we've got a higher high. That's brilliant. So Litecoin for me now, I see a lot of good growth coming. There's a lot of good news on it. So between $190 and $198, we are in buy zone now. This is my buy for Litecoin. And what I'm doing is I'm using the previous lows for my support, and that's where my stop loss is going to go. So between basically at $176, just under that zone, that's where my stop loss is sitting. And as we progress, we will then lift it up. So Litecoin is a buy, guys, because where I see Litecoin getting in this next run, in this next push, is to $270 to $294 is my next target for Litecoin. And all that we need next is, if I jump to the daily, is that daily wedge that we have over there, which is beautiful. So we are well on our way. So minimum that we're going to get is at least, call it a 10, 20%. If it does not break this main thing, and we'll take some profits, no problem, we'll move on. But we break that, or we get through that that zone there as well. The main resistance, we are well off to $270 and $294. That's a good 70% for Litecoin, and this is a bigger alt. This is something that a good portion of your money should be in your portfolio. So Litecoin is a big one for today. And the last one that I want to get us and get our thing is AVE, which used to be LEM. Aave, there we go. So Aave is an exciting one for me, guys, because look what we're about to break, the daily trend. We've had a recent cross there, and the weekly has just crossed at the bottom as well for us to move upwards. So Aave, Mars, this is a good buy signal for us to be getting in on the break of this. So we are about to break this now. So I'm taking the attempt in the zone now, and I have a previous low. I know we should not come back down. So for Aave, where I'm looking to buy it is $355 to $373. Don't buy outside the buy zones, guys. Buy in my buy zones, and we are in the buy zone right now. We are right in the middle of it. So get your entries on Aave. This one's looking good. I see us rallying at least to $543 to $585 from here, which is a good 70, 80% from where we're sitting right now. And with my support and my stop loss, where I want to put it in the zone is 327. So just under that zone is where I'm putting a stop loss to give it room. You can see it's just under a previous low. We shouldn't break structure. Higher lows, higher highs, we keep moving the momentum. We don't want a lower low. We get a lower low, it's not a good sign. So that's where I put my stop loss. That's my sort of security. So guys, Aave and Litecoin, those are my two for the day, which are looking really good. Aave is in the buy zone right now, and Litecoin's in the buy right now. And I've given you guys these support levels. Just a quick one, Aave, 327. Just under that is your stop loss, and I'll take profits is at 543 to 585.
All right,
Awesome.
that's amazing. So Sheldon, I have a very good idea. Why don't we create a new Binance account under the name of the chart of the day or Banter, and let me fund that account with an amount of money. So say I'll put $50,000 into that account. And then let's put the trades on in that account so we can actually show the people how much money we're making in that account.
And show them how we split it. That will be perfect.
We'll show it on the screen. And then what I think we'll do is maybe we'll give the profits to the community. Maybe we'll just take the profits from that account and then just give it to the community for supporting us, for supporting us all the way. What do you say, man?
I think so. That sounds like a great idea. And you can see that we're doing it with you. You're going to learn a lot, guys. You're going to learn a lot. Just stay dedicated, keep watching, and keep following the charts. Awesome, guys.
So we will fund that account today for you guys. And tomorrow when we come on, we'll actually have a Binance account. And then all our future trades will be done in that account. And we'll keep sharing the screen share of that account. In the interim, what I wanted to show you guys was exactly what Sheldon says. This is one of the accounts where I traded the trade at Aeon. You can see I bought Aeon USD. And when I sold a portion of my stuff back into USDT and another portion back into Bitcoin. Now, those Bitcoin are going to go into my cold wallet, my HODL portfolio, and that is pretty much the last time that they're ever going to see the light of day. Those Bitcoin are going to be completely out of circulation. So that's how you guys take profits. You take the profits and you just store more Bitcoin. Sheldon, my friend, I will see you later on today's show.
Awesome. Cheers, guys. Have a great one.
Love that guy. I mean, what an accurate, humble sniper. And in fact, possibly in tomorrow's show or the next show, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Sheldon's background. And you'll see that pretty much anybody can become a chartist like that. Just dedication, learning. He wasn't trained like this. And tomorrow we'll actually talk about it. We'll actually talk about Sheldon's history. I'll see you again all later, 10 a.m. EST. Got a massive show for you guys. I'm also going to be talking to you about one of the major coins in my portfolio, which I'm completely exiting today. And I'll tell you why I'm doing that as well. So I'll see you guys all at 10 a.m. EST. If you are still here, give us one more like, one more share. It does enter you into a chance to win those Banter bags. I'll see you again at 10 a.m. EST.
Crypto Banter is a social podcast for entertainment purposes only. All opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, and callers should not be construed as financial advice. Views expressed by guests and hosts do not reflect the views of the station. Listeners are encouraged to do their own research.